Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing this face for the first time, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, call your friends to join the gang. Like, what are you guys waiting for? I've been giving you content back to back. Support your sister, support your friend. Okay, so from the title of this video already, you guys already know is the wedding series part 2. If you've not watched the part 1, like, what are you waiting for? Go down and check it out. The link is right there, so that you can be able to connect to what I'm about to say. You will understand how I got here, and it just makes the whole communication very easy and simple. Okay, we'll continue from where I stopped from part 1. Part 1, the ending was how to walk around the bride list and stuff like that, and then just things to negotiate and stuff. Well, for me, okay, hold on and get my book so that I don't miss out on anything, because man, too many content. Okay, so for that part, I would say that what I would advise is that I've seen people that did that and it worked for them. So it's just like an advice to people too. Like, you can, on that day to get so busy, and when they're writing that 50 tubers of yam, what you can afford is what you should bring. I'm not saying you should bring 10 or 20. I'm not saying that, but just bring something that they won't notice that it's not up to 50. Like maybe when they write like boxes of box and then loaded with clothes. I mean, you can make amends to it. It might not be up to what they listed. I don't think any parent will want you to bring the exact number, but just bring something that would be presentable. They will not say maybe out of 50 then you now bring 2. No, I'm not saying that. You can just adjust it. Maybe if they say 50 wrappers or 50 fabrics, you can just bring, let's say, 25. I mean, on that day they cannot cancel the wedding. They cannot say we should take your things back. They cannot say, oh, because you don't bring 14 gallons of palm oil or 40 crates of beers, they'll say, oh, you should go back. No, they might just try to, okay, at least you brought something. Maybe if they say 40, you can adjust to maybe 25, or you can adjust to 30, depending on how much your pocket can carry. You can't come and, I know that the bride is important. I know that the wedding is important, but you cannot come and starve because you're trying to tick all the things on the bridal list. Sometimes you can make your adjustments on it. And I mean, the bride's family will be very understandable. On that day, trust me, like, you'll be so busy that they won't have the time. Who will have the time to come and be sitting there and be counting 50 tubers of yam or 50 cartons of beer or 14 gallons of palm oil, or be measuring the number of bags, or to be counting this, to be counting that? Or maybe when they say, okay, bring 5 cows, you now start saying you don't bring even one. At least even bring one so they can even take you serious. That's what I've seen people do. I've also seen people do, like, maybe if they say bring boxes of clothes, some people would put new clothes in some box and then probably bring their own clothes, like the personal clothes for the bride, and put it in the other box, just to make the box heavy, because you cannot carry empty box there. They will know. So yeah, that settles that. So diving right to the next one is choosing your Asoebi gang. That part, really, I think it should be really talked about. I don't think we really talk about it that much. I don't know why, but my advice is, when you are picking your bridesmaid and your groomsmen, it's very important for you to choose people that you are very comfortable with. When I say comfortable, I mean people that would understand you, regardless of, not the kind of people that on the day of the wedding they are fighting for food or fighting for souvenir or checking one babe, but the babe is looking for another guy. Like, you need people that will be by your side regardless. Like, for me now, my friends even know, during their wedding or when I'm supporting a friend for an occasion, I would make sure that I'm not concerned about the food. I'm not concerned about the souvenir. No, I just want to be there for you. That's your day. I want to be there for you 100%. Trust me, that's what I do. So I don't try to be like, oh, okay, I want to enjoy myself in the process, but then I also want to be there for my friend. I want to be there to help her if she wants me to help her carry her gown or carry her clothes or help her pick money. That one is very important, because it's the worst thing that can happen to you, that on that day you see people spraying you bundle, and then when it comes to give account for money, maybe the bride, they are giving her 100,000 out of maybe 1 million or something like that. That's very wrong. That's why it's very important for you to have people that you are very comfortable with. You cannot just say because you want to have a very long bridal train or a very long bridal groomsmen, or a, you know, you want to count numbers and then you pack anybody and anything. I will say anything, because some people are thieves. Trust me, you can't even drop something like they'll start carrying it. And some people are just there after food, after this, after that. They don't even have time for you. That is very wrong. That will mess up your whole day, because you'll be looking for support system. On that day, you just want to be focused, and then you just want to be happy, regardless of the fact that the family has already taken over the wedding already, the wedding celebration already. So the little joy you have, it depends on who are your support system. If you have a messed up, shitty brides or groomsmen, trust me, that will just triple down on everything that you are going through on that day. And then you also want to make sure that people that they won't complain. When I say complain, I mean that people that if they don't get food, they'll be like, her wedding self that we went to, she didn't even give us food. No, like the kind of people that you want to have as your gang or as your groomsmen or your your bridesmaid should be people that they should be ready to sacrifice for. You know, people that will be complaining that we didn't get food. Should I be the one serving the food? Me as the bride, should I be the one serving the food? Should I be the one providing for you? Like, I understand that yes, you guys, I want to provide for. I want to also make sure that this is our day, but make it, just sacrifice that day for me. I can decide, maybe the bride can decide that okay, some other day they will take themselves out. I'll give you proper treat, but just be there for this person is very important. Like, if the support is not there, it messes up our whole day. And then what else again would I say for the bridegroom, whatever. I think that's basically it. Like, you need to be wise, just choose the right people. That just helps you. And then going to the Asoebi clothes, okay, for now we should understand that this thing now, I don't think people really talk much about it, but honestly I feel like now people use the Asoebi thing as like a market or an income revenue, whereby they feel like when they sell Asoebi they will gain so much or something like that. No, we should also understand that as much as the economy is bad for us, we should also understand that it's bad for other people. So we should try to be very considerate with when we put price on the clothes for the day or Asoebi that we want to sell. And then we should also make sure that even if we want to gain, we can divide it. To be honest, like, you can divide the Asoebi in two places, where there are high-end Asoebi and there are like cheaper Asoebis, where people can afford the ones that are cheaper, and those people that have the money for the most expensive one, they should also be able to afford the expensive one. I understand that you are trying to gain money that you spent for the wedding, but you should also understand that people are also going to come for this occasion. They are also going to bring gifts. It somehow is like a form of, it discourage people to buy Asoebi when, let's say now they buy Asoebi of 30k, 50k, and then they are using 50k or 30k to sew it. That's how much is makeup. Won't they buy accessories? Won't they buy shoes? Won't they transport themselves there? Like, when they calculate it already, is making like 100,000 to just go to a wedding that they are not even sure that they might even eat food on, you know, or they might even see the bride, or the bride might even recognize them. It's very important that we should try to be considerate of people. Like, I've seen people that they sell Ankara and then they sell lace. So it depends on who can afford the Ankara and who can afford the lace. You see that there are some people that they'll buy an Asoebi of maybe 2,000 or 5,000, and the kind of sewing that they'll sew for that thing, you will not even know that Asoebi, that fabric is a cheap one. So let's just be moderate with how we price our Asoebi, because more people are cashing out on that thing, and it's really not fair to people that are coming for that wedding. I mean, that I just have to be honest. Honestly, I just have to say it as it is. And also, we have this one. I don't know how I'm going to say it, but regardless of the fact that you are not taking over, your family are the ones literally taking charge of the whole wedding ceremony and everything. I need you to also understand that your cameraman, your DJ, and your MC, these three people, they are very, 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 very important for that occasion. Let me start with the cameraman first. It will be the worst thing for you if you don't have the right cameraman for your occasion. It shouldn't be that it is when beautiful moments are happening that your cameraman is in one place struggling for jollof rice, struggling for whatever, struggling for a souvenir. That would be like the worst thing that will happen to you. And then also, what I would advise again is that make sure that you are not just bringing your cameraman is not just bringing one person. At least there should be like 3 where they will divide it. One should be specifically for the bride and groom. The 2 can either be taking, pictures or videos of events that are going on, or the 3rd person can be the one. Okay, hold on. One person should be just specifically for the bride and groom taking pictures. The other one should be the second one should be making videos of the occasion and everything. Then the 3rd one should be either taking pictures of events, maybe your family, friends, and all that stuff. That will make it more easier for you. But if you have a situation where you have just one cameraman, it's just a messy situation. I don't even think a cameraman will want to even do that to himself or herself, because that would just be the worst day of his life, because the whole work will be on him. He'll be the one taking pictures of you. You'll be the one taking pictures of the bride and groom. You'll be the one taking pictures of the family, the friends, events outside the hall. Come on now, that one is just messy. It won't be okay for it won't be okay for him, or it won't be okay for you people. So it's advisable that you should get a very good cameraman, that the picture quality is very good. Make sure that they have like an Instagram page or social media page, or some page where you can see their work. It's worse if you don't have, like, if you've not seen like the previous work of the person that's going to take pictures of your occasion. Or more like one story I read one time where one lady hired a cameraman, and coincidentally, right, the lady and I come from the same town, of her town, where she hired like a cameraman, and then she told the cameraman to follow her mom to the town, and then she was waiting in the town, and mom was like, yeah, I'm coming with the cameraman, not knowing that when the mom heard that, the price of the cameraman was this high, she decided to just go and pick one camera. All these all these people that they are still taking pictures of the 90s. They are not they are not up to date with the whole editing and stuff, and then they are not good with cameras. Actually, she just brought some random cameraman that was very cheap, and I think for me, I think it will mess up the girls' day. For me, I would even cry, to be honest. And just imagine that kind of situation now. How would you do? It was when I think the cameraman now called the lady that, oh, I'm waiting for your mom. And then the girl is like, I don't understand. You're in Lagos. I'm in Ofa. Like, that's a long distance. How do I do it? What magic will I do? That will mess up your day. Trust me, that will mess up your day. And then also with the DJ. Hey, see, I can't overemphasize that. This DJ part, as much as you see that they are just there to play music, it's very important to don't go and carry some yama DJ. If I tell you stories of some funny situations, like, okay, let me give you like 2 examples. Like, I went to one occasion where, okay, before I give this story, of course, I already asked permission from my friend before I say this one out, where it was, I think we had like after party after the main occasion, only for DJs, whether his battery or whatever, to die. That was the end of the day. No after party. So all those after party caps, all those things that we had already prepared, it flopped because DJs battery, and DJs, I think the generator that powered the system for the DJ, probably maybe fuel died or some funny issue like that. And that was a very, 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 very annoying moment. Like, we had prepared for the after party and now see. So like all these little things that we see that these people are bringing to the table, or this DJ or cameraman or MC, they are very important for the occasion. If one just have K-leg, hey, the whole occasion is just messed up. And then we have situations where which other situations do I want to give? Okay, yes, like entrance song. Now imagine they are playing Soapy for bride and groom dance. Please, how can you be dancing Soapy to bride and groom dance? Or maybe they say, okay, the bride and groom or they are doing all this entrance and then entrance dance, all this entrance dance where bride and groom and the friends are coming in and dancing, and then the DJ is playing Zazu. Please, Zazu as entrance. Like, how do I even dance Zazu? Like, how do I even do that for entrance song for wedding? I mean, I don't understand. Or maybe you hire a DJ where some people specifically tell DJ that, see, I want just Christian songs. I don't want all these worldly songs. I don't want that. And then you bring a DJ that is not following instruction and it just plays what you don't want. So you see that it's very important for you to choose the right and correct DJ. Make sure that you go through their social media handle, ask around, ask for recommendation, ask people about his work or her work so that you don't make mistake. And then we have the case of MC. Hey, this MC, my God. Imagine where you get MC that is using past, present, continuous tense in just one sentence. I beg. Like, he's just, that MC is just blowing this English or blowing this language, and you don't even understand what's going on. Or the MC that cannot, and that makes the event boring and the people are not following through with it. Man, it just, see, I cannot even overemphasize, because every time I think about some occasions that have happened, I just laugh, because I can't imagine where the MC is saying, if you cannot speak English, don't speak English. Speak the language that you know, to be honest. And if you feel like the way Yoruba language, speak Yoruba. You cannot come and be speaking some kind of English where you are using, okay, let her drink the cup, let her pick up the cup and drank it and passed it on to the hot, like, oh my God. Okay, well, that's by the way. And then also talking about the venue for the wedding, it's very important also for you to understand that try to make sure that the venue is conducive for other people. Don't just go and pick up venue from random places, maybe because they are beautiful but you don't know the surrounding. What if that place is where people that take all kinds of Igbo and all that stuff are there, and then there's a case of stealing, robbery, or other kind of things, and then you are not even able to enjoy it because too many agberos are there, too many this are here. They are not even letting you enjoy it. They are just walking in and walking out as they want. God, that's just annoying. So it's very important for you to get a good venue for your event, because that will tell how your day is going to go. Also, I also advise this: if you are buoyant enough, it's important for you to have like a personal security. That mistake was, I don't know, but let me not just go into some things, but I'll advise you to get your own personal security, someone that will just be a barrier between you and your husband, because at some point you get strangers walk up to you asking for money on your events, on your day, like, God, and you don't know who is who. You have to be very careful, because everybody is just being careful in this country. You don't know what someone is bringing, whether someone wish you well for the wedding or someone does not wish you well. You have to just have a personal security, someone that will just guide you, because we've had situations where random people will just walk up to you on your event and be begging for money. Like, how do you expect me to give you money on that day when I'm celebrating? Like, I don't understand. How will I even be able to pay attention to that? And then at some point, maybe the bride or the groom might be irritated and might scream back at this person, and then you don't know who you are offending. So you have to be very careful. Just have a security that will just stand as a barrier for you, so that when the people come, the security say, no, don't do this, don't do that. It's simple. Not only personal securities, we should also have securities that will guard the event as well, because trust me, like I said, there are some people that maybe imagine agberos are entering your event center, people that you didn't even budget for, and then at some point people are not able to get food that they want, people are not able to get things that they want, or people are not able to even eat because the number is already outrageous because of people that are trooping in, outsiders from all this thing. I don't know how people do it. How will you dress up? You wake up one day, you dress up and you walk into an event. I beg. What if it is an initiation event? We just need to be very careful, to be honest. And I think that's basically it for now. If you have other things to add up to this video, or to add up to what I've said, please don't hesitate to add it to the comment section. I'll be reading all your comments. As you all know, I always like comments. I always do that. I always try to communicate with people via the comment section. Give me suggestions on what you want to see on this page, and I'm sure you guys are curious with my look. Yes, I dressed up for the occasion. Okay, I dressed up because I wanted to like finish this second series with a bang and give you guys juicy content as always. And yes, the makeup and everything was done by my sister. Her name will be right here in the video. You could contact her for your makeup, and then if you have events, you could also call her. She's very free and available for travels, I hope. And yeah, that's just it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys keep gingering me. Like, I'm enjoying this now. Like, let's get to 100 subscribers. Let's get there. Okay, all right, have a nice day. Mwah.